Hey,
Hi.
hello, hello. Hey, hello, hello.
What up, y'all?
Hey, hello,
What up,
hello.
y'all? Let me pipe it up.
Hello, hello. Sorry, Badu.
You gonna sing a song?
No, I'm nervous now. I low key want to sing when you sing, and that's the thing.
See, we just want to do what I do.
Just a little bit.
But Kamaal, Danielle, y'all know what's going on. This ain't that podcast.
Yes, sir.
We finna pipe it up. I don't even really know what the fuck going on, but I'm
Oh,
gonna let you pipe
real
that
quick.
shit.
Make sure that while you listening to this, while we sorting ourselves out, that you click the link
All
right
that
below.
like,
Hit
share,
subscribe.
subscribe,
Yeah.
subscribe, and all that good shit.
Yeah, all that. So you can stay in tune with the latest drops. But yeah, we're gonna just jump straight into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talking threesomes. The experience that he has that I don't. So
You ain't
it's
never
gonna
had a threesome before?
never crazy. I've entertained the idea of it before, but yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
I had a partner who wanted to have one, but he wanted it to be two girls, and then he was like, I don't. Never mind. Kind of like we changed our mind on the shit. Like he kind of got cold feet.
all right. So where we start at? What's the?
I don't know. Like obviously you've had threesomes. Like so,
Not a crazy amount, but
how many have you had?
enough that I need two hands to count. Maybe
That's
10,
a lot
12
in
type.
comparison to.
No. And then niggas account a bunch of threesomes, but some of them being the same. So it's hard to explain what I'm saying.
So
For
these
you
were
to have
unique instances.
for you to have another okay, so when I say it's enough to count on two or three hands,
Yeah,
I mean with two sets of two different women. If it's the same women or you mixing
that's
and
what I'm saying.
matching,
So you're not
that
counting
ain't
like if you had a threesome with the same two people
no. Okay,
four
so look,
times. So these are individual people.
if I got my girl and
It's been 12
another
other
woman,
women.
yeah, but it ain't always been just my girl. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's been mixed and matched. Yada yada. I'm not counting threesomes where I done had the two same chicks again. You feel what I'm saying?
Busy.
No, I don't get busy. And this is a past life. I don't
Yeah.
even threesomes overrated today for me. I think I was just trying to do something to try to kind of say that I was the man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
And
talk about that. Like don't speed past that.
what?
Like how threesomes are like it's overrated for you. Like what makes you say that? Especially because they are so hyped.
At this point in time in my life, I think I want to learn a woman's body more than I want to just please myself. If that,
Or just to have the experience.
yeah, I got past it. I done had enough threesomes to be like, that shit ain't about nothing. And then I be trying to put intimacy back into sex, and it's hard to really do that if you're trying to do it with two, three women at one time.
Because at that point, would you say? I mean, in my opinion, just from what I see, having threesomes ends up being more performance oriented. Especially when it's
when it comes to performance, I got a theory on that where it's only we the only one niggas the only one that got to perform. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like women, like some of y'all might be like, all right, let me show out type shit, but for the most part, y'all gotta understand, like it's a thing for us to perform because, and this is why I say this. Ain't no, let's say if a woman had bad sex, it ain't no consequences to that. You feel what I'm saying? Give a bitch some bad dick. I guarantee you she gonna tell her partners, she gonna say some shit on the internet, woo out the bam, might lie on you a little bit, different type of shit like that, as if the sex didn't have anything to do with her. Maybe you didn't turn that man on enough for him to be what you wanted him to be in the sack.
it's
You feel what
definitely
I'm
an
saying?
accountability thing on
But
both sides.
if I done had plenty of bad pussy, well, not necessarily bad pussy, but just sex that really didn't do it for me like that, and I ain't go to clowning the bitch and none of that extra shit. It is what it is. I might not double back, but I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's a lot that goes into sex that I don't think people really factor in. Like for women, I know I can only speak for us for real. But like as a woman, I need to be stimulated in different ways than maybe a man might, you know? So for me, I definitely got to have some kind of like chemistry with you, some kind of connection with you so it means a little bit more. Like if I don't like transactional sex, and I think that as I get older, that just becomes more and more apparent. I'm not really into, we doing this just so we can get our nut off and then go on about it. Like that's not really the sexual interactions I like to have. So.
And you feel that's what come with threesomes? I done had threesome relationships where
that was it like some poly?
The sex was so good that all of us just kind of vibe together for a little while, maybe a year or so.
So was it based off of the sex though? Or did y'all have a pre-existing connection prior to having this sexual experience that made y'all say, all right, we want to keep this going?
Nah, it just it started with the sex. You
all
know
right.
What I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Like for me, I'm just a little wired different. Like I kind of like more intimate exchanges.
That's
more
me now, but when I was younger, I don't give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck about intimacy. Like I ain't really care.
Yeah, it really wasn't a thing. For me in my younger, I was definitely more promiscuous in my younger years, but I never had a threesome. Yeah. But even my definition of promiscuous in comparison to somebody else's would be like, yeah, you wasn't really on shit.
When I say promiscuous, I just mean like you done had a lot of opportunities to.
Of course. Yeah.
But nah, today I ain't big on threesomes. But in my younger days, I had a ball. But I think it's for me to. I had to go through it for me to be like, all right, I'm over it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At what point would you say like you kind of realized that it was more intimacy that did it for you?
When I think it's the intimacy come in when they stop dating the fuck and when they start dating with purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. When I was just trying to knock bitches off and just add another notch to my belt or check another bitch off the list, then come on, 2, 3 of them, all type of shit, yada yada. But my thing is everything I'm doing in life. Kind of like the majority of shit I'm doing in life right now, I got a purpose to it. Cool. And I'm that way with women too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. You was just a little bit more, would you say carefree when it came to it?
Hurt too. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit, I ain't.
You got to unpack that one. The hurt piece.
I fucked a lot of hoes after my first time getting hurt. Like. Just at a young age, just like, man, niggas go into that fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches ass mentality
and
just
literally
get to fucking everything walking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So some of that shit was me growing from a boy into a man, and then some of that shit was just me being like fuck bitches because I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm finna step on all of them type shit. But that shit ain't conducive to who I want to be as a man today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But in my younger days, though, I used to cut up and used to get cut up on. Let me not act like one thing niggas be doing is acting like they just the Superman. I done been the player and I done been played for sure. So this shit go both ways, man. You think you slime. Hey, man, your bitch will show you she slime for sure. You better watch out. Yeah. Tell you when you get through.
I ain't trying to have no whose dick is bigger contest now. At 33, it just be like, if it don't resonate, it don't. You can't force shit. You can't force shit now more than ever. I realize that. Like, I was definitely into trying to make things be back then. Like, no, if it ain't it, it ain't it. For me.
Yeah, for sure.
But overall, like inviting. So now that you're at a point where you realize that threesomes ain't really like on some, some I gotta have it kind of thing. Like how how can I even phrase this shit? Like, how do you feel about inviting people into the bedroom now? Like, is this something that you're completely against now, or would you entertain the idea?
It got to be something brought to me by my girl at this point in time. Like,
You're not introducing it.
probably not. My girl my girl got a best friend or a close friend that I honestly think want to fuck her. And I told her that, hey, you can bring her into the bedroom if you want to. But other than that, I ain't really looking for that like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it is what it, I have my time with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Maybe it's for somebody else. It just ain't for me at this time.
Right.
And I gotta, we'll get into
Okay, so wait, break this down though. So in the event that your girl was like, hey, yeah, like what would that do for you?
What would it do for me?
Because you saying like it's not really something that you into. Like
when it come to so like I said, I said this.
Are you more so trying to figure out what it is?
My girl got a friend that want to fuck her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is that when it come to bitches, I always been this way. This ain't nothing new. When it come to bitches want to fuck my bitch, go ahead. And that's maybe that's sexist or whatever, because I don't feel that way about niggas. So
right,
you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to ask that. So it's definitely something that you would not be okay with, like if it were your girl's guy friend.
Not my girl, but I didn't ran bitches before.
I'm saying, like at this time, I'm talking about you.
Me what?
I'm saying you.
Oh, you saying my girl asking me?
Yeah, like, hey,
to bring another nigga in the room?
Yeah, are you?
She got me fucked up. Straight up, yeah, she got me fucked all the way up. I'm telling you, stop playing with me when you get through. But
I think that would
like
at least
I said, that's
reveal
bias or whatever it is, because you know what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
preference.
She can bring any type. I'm not bringing nobody in the room at this point in time in my life because I've had my fun. But she can bring a female friend into the room or all that extra shit. I'm not intimidated by that. And I'm not saying that I shouldn't, because nowadays niggas need to be intimidated by these pussy licking women. That's just a fact. Man. They trying to top us now. You know what I'm saying? And every let me how politically correctly say this shit. I was gonna say the D word, but every lesbian I know that's
the politically correct way.
Every lesbian I know got a cold bitch right now, just bad. You feel what I'm saying? They in competition with us for that too. Yeah. So I ain't saying it like I don't give no fuck. Can't no bitch take my bitch. And I think I ain't sure. I think my bitch have been took by I think I have had my bitch took by a bitch before. Excuse my language. I think I have. I might have. I'm not sure. Yeah. But I think I have had my woman took by a woman before.
When I was in college, I was definitely like, I was entertaining women.
Yeah. I told you.
All right. But I was entertaining women, but I never took it all the way there. I didn't. And that's
what's not taking it all the way there. She's gay.
I never I never ate nobody coochie before. I ain't never
fingered a woman before.
That was it. That's the furthest the shit went. And I know this is facts.
If I tongue kiss a woman, if I fingered a woman, if I'm sucking on her titties, I'm sticking my dick in. Ain't nothing to talk about. But if you had a dick, you'd have fucked her. You feel what I'm saying? That's just the truth.
Yeah. And I have had women catch feelings from me, but then I never let it get to a point where like, yeah, we gonna date, we gonna make this a thing. Like it was more of a curiosity for me. I would say that. Yeah, because I never really entertained it beyond just seeing what it was like. And did I do it more than once? It was no. Like
once again, women think they can play in pussy and don't think that they gay.
I mean, if that makes me gay, I will embrace that.
Gay. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
I'm not homophobic.
I'm not.
Shorty gay. I'm telling y'all. Hey, y'all gonna see. Hey, listen, it's gonna be enough episodes for y'all to figure this shit out y'allself.
Yeah, like I mean, I do have certain attraction to certain women, but it's never really been a thing where I was like, yeah, I want to make this a thing.
But back to the threesomes. I gotta ask you the same question you asked me.
Yeah.
If your guy tried to bring another woman into the room, you okay with that?
Yeah, not at this time. Really, not really. It's not really something I would want to explore. For like various reasons. I just feel like it can make shit messy. Or it could be like as it's introduced, is this going to be something that you want to continue, like ongoing? Like I might not be with it like that. If it was like a curiosity, I had an itch that I had to scratch. I don't know. I feel like once you open up the fucking door, you open it. In my opinion,
opening up Pandora's box.
Yeah. So,
yeah. You gotta.
Next question.
You didn't ask me nothing.
No, I'm saying you want me to. I did. I had asked when. Well, we was just kind of covering like inviting people into the bedroom. But your first threesome. Tell us this story.
I had an orgy before I had a threesome.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing crazy, but just.
How many people was it? And was it just you as the man?
Nah, it was two of my guys.
Y'all was running trains.
About 4 females.
So y'all was running trains.
Is it?
I mean, that's an orgy, yeah, because it's not just one woman.
I have ran a train before. That ain't nothing I'm into today. But I done had some wild times in my younger life. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But no, my first party was my first year was an orgy, point blank period, and it was one woman that was there. She told me some of the realest shit. I was a jit. I was a young nigga. She told me some of the realest shit. She was like, she damn near gave me a speech before she sucked my dick. She was like, hey.
Was she older?
Just basically a little bit older than me. Okay. She basically was telling me like, hey, this shit better not leave here. And secrecy is how you keep getting shit like this. She basically kind of broke it down to me like that.
Like you run your mouth, it's gonna run you out of opportunity.
You running your mouth is how you
talk yourself about some shit.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And shit, I listen to her every word, point blank period. Mm-hmm. Shit, crazy about that woman to this day. I fuck with her a long way. It just, the group of bitches in general taught me a lot. But we ain't gotta get in that. But my first like escapade was an orgy. My first threesome came from my girlfriend. I was in my older teens, my higher teens. My girl.
Was it one of her friends?
Yeah, it was one of her.
And I feel like she kind of set herself up.
It was one of her closest friends. Set herself up for what?
She probably, because how did this play out?
She, so I was dating this young lady, but she was older than me. Mm-hmm. I was infatuated with this woman, but one night we just coming back from the club and all that extra shit, different type of shit like that. She had her friend with her, sent it up type shit, let her get in. And this was the first threesome I ever had, and it gave me, she taught me threesome etiquette with this shit.
Okay, sorry. You can't, what is threesome etiquette? You talking to somebody who ain't never had one?
Shit to do and shit not to do during threesomes. Like, I ain't even know it was a set of rules.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
You just fucking two bitches. And
can you provide some examples? What are they? So what are the do's and don'ts?
It's only, these rules only apply if you having a threesome with your girl. If it's just two random bitches, then it is what it is.
Right.
Don't kiss the bitch in the mouth.
Okay.
Plain blank period. Don't kiss the other bitch in the mouth.
Did you ever end up kissing her in the mouth?
Let your girl start the party. If she the one brought the girl, let your girl start the party. All that extra shit.
Right.
Don't be too thirsty. Don't even say too much. And nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You supposed to kind of play it cool.
Don't embarrass a motherfucker. Like, hey, if I bring shorty to the room, you better show the fuck out. Point blank period. And my
performance.
And the last rule I learned was you better not nut with the other bitch. You better nut. If you having a threesome with your girl, you better nut with your bitch every time. When you about to come, you better be fucking your woman. You feel what I'm saying? I learned that with my girl, and I nutted the first threesome I ever had. I nutted with the other woman. The pussy was so good, not better than my girls, but I thought I was excited about. I ain't never had this pussy before. I was used to my bitch pussy when I was excited. Like, man, I ain't never had this pussy before. Right. And that's one thing about threesomes. When y'all bringing another woman in for y'all nigga, understand, like, don't take it personal. He gonna get excited about the new pussy because it's new pussy. You feel what I'm saying? So, he might want to fuck that a little bit more than.
Did she little boy you?
Who?
The lady.
The one that she brought in, they both little boyed me. I was a little boy. You feel what I'm saying? So, we had a great.
What's little boy? They don't know.
What you mean?
They might not know.
Just, in my teens, my higher teen, maybe could have been 18, 19, maybe.
Finish popping it.
I was grown, but I was grown, but I was green. I was grown, but I was green. But so yeah, she give me the threesome, all that extra shit, and that's that. We might have had twice. We might have fucked twice, and then also here go another rule: don't run off with the other bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I did, plain blank period. So this how it happened. I might have had 2 threesomes with them. Then one day we at the crib chilling, me and my girl. Then her friend come over. You feel me? Same partner. Her friend come over, and we everybody sitting down on the couch. My girl just so happened to be cooking tacos, so she back and forth between the kitchen. She get up off the couch to go in the kitchen. I throw my phone. I toss my phone to Shorty, like, hey, here, put your number in here. Hurry up before Shorty come out the kitchen. She throw it back at me. I throw it back at her. Hey, Shorty, hurry up. Push a woo wop the bam in that motherfucker so we can goddamn woo wop the bam. Yada yada. She did the shit. Second time, bam. Hurry up, throw it back just in time for my girl to walk back in from the kitchen. All that extra shit. We get to rapping, and that's how it happened. Now we take off on our own type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
you did kiss her in the mouth, but just not in front of your girl. You almost fell in love with her?
I might have. I don't know.
That's crazy. Like, see, I don't know. Like, that's where, like, I've seen the shit happen where, like, either the girl ends up attached to somebody else or the man ends up attached to somebody else, and it don't really go, like, you think it's just a night of fun you having, but that might be your intention for it, but that's not really how the shit spin.
Nah, hell nah. I think Shorty gave. I think my girl brought her in the room because she thought I wasn't finna think too much of Shorty. Like, I can let him.
She underestimated the shit.
She underestimated her friend. Like, I can give him a threesome with Shorty. She ain't hitting on too much of that. He ain't gonna go too crazy over this bitch. Hey man, that little pussy was hitting on something. And one thing about her friend was she knew how to treat a motherfucker. So I goddamn go pull up on her, go fuck with her and shit. And Shorty gonna cook for you, all that extra shit. Woo out the damn. Shorty gonna tell you some goof ass shit. Like, I used to think this was goofy, but to be quite honest, she was just a lot more mature than me. She used to tell me like, hey, you gotta let me know when you gonna come over like a day or two, cause I eat right so we can do anal type shit. That was her thing. She liked that type shit. And I wasn't really into like knowing motherfuckers had to, you know what I'm saying, kind of eat a little properly, make sure they cleanse themselves the right way before they actually want to do the shit. Shorty was into all that. Shorty gonna feed you good, all that extra shit, lay it out for you, goddamn, just make you feel like one of them.
Was your girl not doing that at the time?
I don't think I was doing that for her. Do that make any sense? Like, it was okay. So I wasn't who I was supposed to be to her for me to be asking her to be who I wanted her to be to me. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Everything was kind of just going haywire type shit. And at that time, we was in love. But when I think back at it, we both probably was doing what the fuck we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Being green to each other type shit.
Right.
Cool. I probably was a lot more green than she was, if I'm being honest. But shit, and like I said, it's the same woman where I thought I was just a P-ish nigga walking, and she showed me, hey, I'm more P than you.
Right.
But like I said, I ended up fucking with the partner. We ended up fucking off good and healthy type shit, for a little while. Then some extra shit happened.
Right.
I think I might have talked about this shit on the cheating episode.
Yeah, you did. You let us know that you ended up fucking with another one of their friends, and then the friend that was good to you got mad and told your girl. And your girl got mad at her.
Yeah, y'all can go back to the cheating episode and y'all can see what the fuck happened.
That was a quick replay for y'all, though.
But, yeah, that was my first threesome, and that ran off into other shit. I done had plenty of threesomes in. Yeah.
I can't even tell this.
What?
No, because we didn't. It wasn't that.
It wasn't what?
It wasn't a threesome. It was kind of like. It was a situation where I was with one of my girls. Right.
I see how motherfuckers don't want to tell the truth.
But I'm gonna tell the truth because I didn't really think about it.
Off this shit saying she never had.
I didn't have a threesome.
Now all of a sudden she had a threesome.
This was the probably closest thing to it, and it wasn't a threesome. So I'm just for participation points at this point. It was my girl and her girlfriend. It was just on some we kissing each other type shit. Playing type shit, and that was really it. But it wasn't no like I ain't eat no box, I ain't get my box ate, got my box played with, but that was really it. You can't count that as no threesome. That's the furthest I've gone.
All right, bro, you're gay anyway.
Yeah, I guess factor me in I guess when I get through, because I didn't really factor it in as that, but when you table it and you say like if I were a man doing anything close to this shit, immediately gay. So I can't even disagree with you.
Yeah.
What was the worst threesome you had? Like something that you would not even have. Like I don't ever want to fuck neither one of y'all again.
I'm pretty sure I can think of a better one, but the one I'm thinking of that just popped up in my head first, to my girl, and not the same one. I got another girl. Type shit. At the time, my woman brought her friend in the room. I think I might have asked for this shit though, and this let me know that asking for threesomes ain't fucking. If I get it, I get it. You asking, nah. But man, to be quite honest, this let me tell niggas something real quick. I think a lot of niggas get threesomes and be like, they think I'm the man. Different type of shit like that. I'm that nigga. Yeah, all that shit good and dandy. But a lot of times, you ain't shit, man. These women, these bitches be gay, man. And they just be putting a dick in the room to make...
For camaraderie?
Just to make sure they ain't got to say they gay. I had a threesome, but I ain't gay. You feel me? I ate pussy, but I ain't... They be wanting to fuck each other. You just the extra dick in the room for them to...
Explore
make themselves feel better. You know what I'm saying about exploring each other.
I can see a piece
gay,
of that.
Man. Point blank. Period.
But some women actually like both sides, not just. Well, I mean, obviously, still got to be gay.
Gay is gay. Whatever. I'm just saying, and I ain't homophobic at all. Do y'all thing? I'm just saying, like niggas be thinking, I'm that nigga. A lot of times, you just the dick in the room for them to say that they
you're the
ain't
extra,
gay.
low key.
You just the dick in the room just for them to say that they ain't gay. Yeah. But
that's interesting.
But in general, yeah, he ain't. Sometimes you is that nigga. Sometimes both of them just want you, and that's how it's gonna happen. But most of the time, them bitches want to fuck each other, and they put you in the room so they can say they ain't gay. Point blank.
That's funny as hell.
But yeah, you try to act like he don't be doing that. You be carpet munching, like I said.
This was like eons ago. I almost want to say like 8-9 years ago. Ain't shit happened like that since. So.
I want to say I'll talk about another threesome, but is it a threesome when y'all? It's just running a bitch if it's two niggas, right?
No, because certain women like to be threesomes with two men.
That's I guess that's a threesome. Three people, that's a threesome. But whatever, you getting ran through, shawty. But anyway, look. So it was this. Wait, hold on. Let me tell the other story about I was telling the story about my girl, but not the first one.
The bad experience.
So, the bad experience. So boom. So like I said, okay, so this gonna put me back where I was. Like I said, motherfuckers be already be on some gay shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm chilling out. I'm probably at one of the guys' crib. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm chilling out. My girl and her best friend at the crib type shit.
Already probably.
Motherfuckers FaceTime me with her head in my bitch pussy type shit. Who out the band, yada yada. She FaceTime me like, hey, can you showing me shorty eating her pussy? Like, hey, can you pull up type shit? Who out the band? One, y'all been eating each other pussy. Mm-hmm. I ain't green. Y'all been eating each other pussy. I ain't even tripping like that. Like I said, women don't imitate me. Not imitate me. Intimidate me. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Women don't intimidate me. But let me not say that. I don't want to feel like I'm down to y'all. Y'all can play the game just with us too. But you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The bitch take my bitch, she took my bitch. I ain't tripping. But so I get over there, all that extra shit, and shorty friend, she one of them. Like, yeah, she a toss for sure. You gonna toss her up. But at that time, my girl was kind of new to that type shit. You feel what I'm saying? From what I knew, niggas be green thinking they know they bitch. You mean that, especially when you a young nigga, you don't really know your bitch. But so anyway, like I said, this was some of the best two pussies I had together, but this was one of the worst threesomes I had.
Right.
So shit, I get the they are, like I said, they already cracking when I get there. Right. So I hurry up and get there. Goddamn, hurry up. I'm talking about I hurry up and get there.
Oh shit.
Goddamn, get it. Get it. It's already cracking. Shit, I ain't gotta do nothing but take my pants off type shit. Drop my drawers. Motherfucker get the fucking, and I can already tell that my girl irritated. Like maybe Shorty the one told her to call me over there or some type of shit like that. Right. Like maybe she ain't want. She had a problem. Like I was fucking her at first, but once I switched over to Shorty, I seen it in her face. Like, oh no, I ain't feeling this. Why the man?
Right.
But I should have known then that it was an issue.
You just kept it going.
I did too much, point blank, period. Like, I'm fucking the shit out this bitch. I'm trying to tell you, and it's some of the best pussy I ever had. She can sense that it's some bullshit going on too. Like, she looking at my shorty face like, I don't like this shit.
Right.
She get up and she like, man, this shit cool, but I ain't trying to lose no friendship about this shit.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah. She get up and go to the couch in the other room. She get up and go to the living room and sit on the couch. Butt ass naked. Just sitting on the couch.
Right.
Motherfucking,
yo, girl.
So I'm stretching my girl out for a little second, but obviously I'm used to that pussy, so I'm getting bored. Right. You know what I'm saying? I get up out of that and you go into the living room.
Why? Come on.
And get the fucking shorty on the couch.
Right.
Next thing I know, I'm good. I'm fucking a good 3-5 minutes right there on the couch.
Right.
Just woo out the band.
Right.
I knew it was about 5 minutes because it was enough time. I knew it was about 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Because it was enough time for my girl to put her clothes on.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So she put her clothes on and walked out the door. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
She kind of.
It wasn't my worst threesome. It was probably one of my best threesomes. But as far as like, I hurt her feelings, and I ain't necessarily mean to do that.
How long were y'all together after that?
We was probably together about 2 years. After that, we was probably together about 6 months type shit.
Okay. So that you feel like that kind of sped shit up?
No, I tell motherfuckers all the time, don't have no threesome with bitches that you want to be with. I actually wanted to be with Shorty, and that was me opening Pandora's box. And shit, I get it. But, yeah, it is what it is. I don't take nothing I ever did back. It is what it is.
I mean, you really can't.
But, yeah.
So, we was going to break down, well, I can cover it for them, the difference between a train. I want to know what your definition of a train is and what, obviously, your definition of a threesome is. Like, what is the difference between the two?
A train is a vagina taking more than one penises. Not at the same time. I'm just saying, like, the woman in general.
After, like, consecutive dick.
No, I'm just saying the woman in general. A train is, I don't know. I guess it's a threesome is threesome, bro. I don't want to use no immature terms and all that extra shit. Like,
I mean, these are just by definition what people consider a train is typically a woman who is, taking multiple dick, like consecutive, like one after the other type thing, clockwork dick. You just taking them.
Yeah, but while you taking them, somebody might have a dick in your mouth. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Different type of shit like that.
It could be, but it did indicate it was like not at the same time. I don't think a train is a slang term used for two or more males that have sex, usually a female, one after another. So it's
or
like
at the same time.
But wouldn't that be a threesome?
What?
Yeah. For the woman, most and I've
all right, you could be right.
I've
bro.
listened to a lot of women's perspective, and
anytime I've been MMF, which is male, female, it's been you take that in, I take this in, and shit, we'll swap.
Might have been a threesome for her, but a train for y'all.
It don't matter what the term is,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? It just is what it is. In general, I done had a motherfucker. I had a motherfucker who knew his girl wanted to fuck me, and
did he give her the green light?
I was a cuckold. I ain't know that's what they was kind of making me, but that's exactly what they made me. Motherfucking shorty wanted to fuck me. He knew he had he had a young bitch. He was a little older, so he had a young bitch, and he knew that shorty was gonna do whatever the fuck she wanted to do. So he might as well. He was like, man, I might as well go on, let her do what she want to do, because she gonna do it anyway. Right. And I was the type of nigga that was gonna let her do it anyway. Who are the man?
Right.
But yeah. I ain't never seen a nigga eat pussy for so long. Point blank period. Like I got my kid. I'm geek at that time. I'm geeking up all that extra shit. So, I'm just kicking it, vibing wild the man. I'm like, man, I ain't nobody in life eat pussy for that motherfucking long. Wild the man, I'm nothing major, yada y'all. Fuck the bitch, different type of shit like that. I don't think I fucked that woman as good as I wanted to, because I think if I did, she'd have doubled back, and she ain't doubled back. I think I might have even tried to double back on her, just trying to fuck on my own without my partner setting it up.
Yeah,
but
she wasn't going.
Nah, but I think that the whole reason that it happened is because shorty wanted to fuck me, but I ain't just that night. I wasn't feeling it. Right. I wasn't feeling her like that anyway. Like she just was what she was. Right. I wasn't feeling it. But that was the first time I ever seen a nigga be like, hey, my bitch gonna do what she wanna do anyway. I might as well put it together. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
I guess if you that type of nigga and you into that type of shit.
That's their dynamic. That's what I've had. I learned to do.
Niggas let they want. Hey, I done seen niggas let they want to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and then you got on the other hand some niggas just be wanting to watch on some geeky type shit, and that's another story. But you got to be aware of all that shit.
Yeah,
like, all that shit is taboo in general, which is why it ain't really my thing no more. But whether you talking about threesomes, MMF, FFM, orgies, anything like that, like you gotta understand you are opening Pandora's box in general. Yeah. So,
for men to be interested in you, and you might not even fucking be on that.
Right. It'd be all type of shit going
on. For sure.
And when you younger, you just you gonna get pussy any type of way. It's kind of coming.
By any means,
you know what I'm saying?
Thing.
When I first started fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, MMF trains wasn't abnormal. Like, shit, you will find a young woman that want to fuck both of y'all young ass and type shit. Might like both of y'all, different type of shit like that. And that's how it happened. Just growing up in the hood in general, little niggas know what I'm talking about. Like, just in general, that's just how shit go. You got to get a little bit older to understand. Like,
me being in the, I'm telling you, like, it was very. You was what? When you heard about shit like this was not something that's shocking to you. Like, me being from Batavia, I'm telling you, was full of white kids. Like, I did not deal with this certain shit. I wasn't exposed. They were, but not intermixing it. And it was just a handful of us. Yeah. If anything, the dudes was on it with the white girls, for sure. For sure. But I didn't really hear of many of my female friends being involved in anything like that, for real.
Yeah, I feel. But then these kids doing what I did as a teenager, a little bit younger, as far as generations go. Like when generations go on, they doing the shit we did younger and younger. Period.
For sure.
So I'm just talking about just childish experiences and shit like that.
So you kind of covered what not to do, but have you ever had like a hygiene issue with any threesomes that you had? Like, was there ever any like off-putting ass moments?
Nah.
Obviously, you can stress the hygiene in sex, period, not just threesomes alone, but
nah. And on that type of time, I think the niggas gonna have to deal with hygiene a little bit more than the women be. Women know when they about to give a nigga a threesome. They already playing this shit out. They talked about it, whatever. They already together.
This might have come to a surprise by a man.
It's gonna come to surprise for you, point blank period. You could have been out trapping all day, motherfucker. Who out the band, different type of shit like that. Not know you get to go take some over here to these two motherfuckers who out the band. You get in the door, they pull your drawers down. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand. I'm not really thinking about like women. I ain't never had that.
It's more women. So something for men to have to kind of just
make
stay
sure
on
you
top.
Always on point, because ain't no telling when you gonna. It ain't gonna tell when you gonna get some pussy, but it ain't no telling when you definitely when you gonna get a threesome. Right? Always make sure your nuts clean, different type of shit like that. You got your smell goods. I don't care if you keep you a little bit of cologne in the car. Keep you know what I'm saying? Just
be on top of
your
little
shit. Get you know what I'm saying? Make sure you got down. Scrub in the right areas when you washing your ass, real shit. And
but this should be nuts, this should not
scrub
be
your nuts, real shit. Your nuts got crevices in them, man. You gotta make sure you getting all that shit, bro. And I come from where a bitch want to get up under there. You know what I'm saying? Lick your nuts. If you like your ass licked, I'm not opposed to that on the man's side of the game. Do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, scrub them nuts. Get up under there. Get up under there, because there ain't no telling. Like, and hey, these women getting freakier and freakier by the day. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't gonna want to have a motherfucker. Motherfucker might want to. I had a bitch suck the dick and then kind of goddamn try to, you know what I'm saying, lift the balls up and throw them in the mouth too, type shit. You never know what it be.
Goddamn hands for me.
Lift all type of shit going on. You never know, bro. These bitches like on my mama do different type of shit. I personally like my shit stroked in why the
clay structure. Sculpture. My bad. Yeah.
Why, with the nuts in your mouth. Go on, do all that shit. But man, hygiene a motherfucker on the man's side. We always talking about women on the man's side. Nigga better get this shit together.
But I don't think that this should be something like, I know you stressing the importance of it, obviously, because you never know when you're going to get some pussy. Like, have a clean ass for yourself.
Yeah, but
like,
but I'm trying to tell you, this.
I'm saying, regardless, you okay? I get that.
Nothing motivate a nigga, bro. If it wasn't for women, I wouldn't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just a fact. Like,
so you be out here nasty?
Why would I care? Like, why would I give a fuck?
Like,
the only reason niggas, I'm trying to tell you, is because you gonna get some pussy. That's it. I
can't argue this because that's not for me. That's not me. I can't argue that. You're a man. I can't argue that. That makes sense.
That's cool. Like, I get it. Listen, I want to smell good and all that extra shit.
Right.
But what got me into all that smell good shit is women.
Okay.
Period.
That was your motivation for it.
Yeah. Okay. But this shit, it's a lot of shit, man. Point blank period. You want to fuck the baddest bitches. That might motivate you to get some money. You want to goddamn do this. That might motivate you to do this. Women is the motivation for a lot of shit. I don't think y'all give yourself a lot of credit when it comes to that. Y'all the motivation for a lot of shit when it comes to men.
But that can also be narcissistic as hell to think that you're the main reason why somebody wants to do something.
No, I'm saying that women should think as a whole how powerful y'all are, not you personally. Oh, I made this nigga. No, fuck that. Yeah. I'm just saying
as a collective.
90% of what niggas do is for women.
Yeah.
Facts.
That makes sense.
That's just... If he's straight, anyway, you feel what I'm saying?
Damn. But I guess what kind of draws me to my point, like, it's not for everybody. And even now you find it kind of like you're not really into it. For me, it's never really been something that I ever really had the opportunity to explore because I never really gave that.
Yeah, so you knocking something you ain't tried.
Yeah, but I don't think that at this point in my life that it's not something I'm really interested in.
Yeah, I get that. And I'll give y'all a point of advice. I don't know if I said this already or not. Never have a threesome with somebody you want to be with. Yeah. Trust me, if you want a threesome that bad, just go find 2 random bitches. Or 2 random niggas on the female side of the game. Or whatever you do. I ain't judging, but I'm just saying.
I don't think it should be incorporated with somebody like you just said.
If you plan on like, hey, I'm finna be in love with this motherfucker, or I am in love with this motherfucker, or I'm finna marry this motherfucker, or what? Unless y'all got some open shit where y'all okay with all this shit that's going on and all that extra shit. If y'all got the put it like this, if y'all got the traditional relationship, don't and you love this woman or you love this man, don't even open Pandora's box like that. That's probably my number 1 rule. Point blank period. Yeah. But,
do men look at women like sideways if it were something that you were still into, like if you were dating somebody, like, because that's been also the thing. I've been seeing hella videos on social media about like my girl, she down with me bringing a woman into the bedroom, and like, do y'all look funny at women who aren't into that shit?
It depends on who the woman is. Like, you can't be like, okay, you can't be my girl and not giving me no pussy or different type of shit like that and think that I'm not finna go get some more or try to bring another woman into the bedroom or different type of shit like that. If you doing what you supposed to be doing and different type of shit like that, then I'm cool with you saying, nah, if you doing everything you supposed to be doing. Now, when shit get to looking sideways and shit like that, and I gotta go look for other places for certain type of things, then don't get mad when I, you know what I'm saying?
Really
or when mad. I try to bring another bitch in the room, or I fall in love with another woman or some type of shit like that. Because you ain't on the type of time she on. Right. Period. Shorty got to.
But you kind of also at a certain point, like you essentially would be pushing your partner to somebody if you kind of handling shit like that.
Yeah, and there's some women who do push their partners to fuck. Women who think pussy is a privilege, they lose with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is an even exchange. Yeah. Point blank period. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that extra shit. I think women who think that, oh, it's a privilege, or I'm gonna withdraw, I'm gonna hold pussy. You're not getting any pussy tonight. No, I'm not getting no pussy from you tonight. Oh, you feel what I'm saying? That's just how shit going. And women who think that pussy is a prize, they lose with me. This shit don't move me, shorty. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she don't move me at all. Tell you, get your ass up out of here when you get done. Like, hey. But now you got some niggas who think they dick is the privilege. I used to think that way too. Just having nice size and just thinking I'm fucking the shit out of bitches until you understand that, hey, as black men, the majority of us is doing certain type of things. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of in our DNA. Humble yourself a little bit, nigga. You ain't that special. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think women need a little bit of that too. Like, hey, humble yourself. You ain't blacker than Mary and sweeter than juice. This pussy so good. One, you can't fuck yourself, and 2, as a black woman, you think that motherfucker juicing up like that. You don't think you're the only black woman that got this. And I'm just using black women in general because y'all like to pop like that, and that's what I deal with. But it's other women that do it too. I ain't not holding nobody accountable. In general, everybody need to humble their motherfucking self. I said niggas and females. Everybody humble themselves.
I think you kind of touched on it a little bit, but I think one of the major cons that I can even just, if I were to entertain the idea, like, it can definitely amplify the flaws within your relationship. Kind of just like how you've seen how she didn't really like you giving that much attention to the other one. Like, you kind of left one room with her and was like, yeah, let me go see what shorty about in here on this couch.
She didn't look as good as my girl. No, none of that extra shit. But the pussy was super good. I'm going to tell you why it was this good. It was the first, y'all like to call this on the internet, roast beef pussy. The first dose of roast beef pussy I ever had was great. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the big labia motherfuckers and all that extra shit. Man, I got my first dose of that and went crazy because it felt like you getting pussy and head at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? I was crazy. That motherfucker was moist. I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. But I was wrong and I hurt my girl that day. I hurt her feelings. Like I hurt her pride a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't never want to do that. Especially now. I ain't give a fuck back then. But now I realize when you love somebody, you don't never want to hurt them in kind of that type of dynamic.
Feelings gonna get hurt in relationships.
Feelings gonna get hurt in threesomes if it's some love in the room.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
So although y'all might have like satisfied that itch or that craving that y'all had, like, or the sexual need was met, it kind of opened the door where you kind of seen where it can kind of cause issues in other areas for sure. Yeah, no, I guess that's definitely why the fuck I'm at a space where I want to have something that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to date somebody for the sake of just having fun at fucking 33. Like I don't know. I'm more of a person who likes that commitment to be in place if I'm going to entertain something of that level. And I don't think being in or involved in a threesome will really strengthen any bond that I'm going to have with that person.
It could, bruh. It could. This shit Derek Grace got going on is amazing to me. That's just a fact. Like, even though Chelsea left and came back and different type of shit, man, this shit is amazing to me, man. Just to have a village going on. Like, that's cool. It ain't, that's why I said threesomes and all that shit ain't my thing right now. But to have...
That's deeper than a threesome,
my women together, you know what I'm saying?
Coexisting.
We raising shit together. We helping each other out in general, mentally, physically, financially, all that extra shit.
You talking about like a polyamorous or a polygamous dynamic.
I don't want to put
that's
no
not.
Name on
I'm just
it.
saying.
I hate naming shit.
If we're gonna call it that, like just based on what you're presenting, that's not just sex, and that's what a threesome is. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna fuck all of y'all, but I'm just saying in general, it's not about sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is about real life, building a village.
Yeah. So what does that consist of for you? Like you was kind of breaking it down, but
understand
kind of cut you
like
off.
I'm at that age where I'm not lying to none of the women that's in my life, so they know for a fact that I'm gonna be completely honest. So if you're dealing with me, you know you're dealing with honesty, and I also learned that honesty kind of gets you where you need to be more than trying to manipulate the situation.
You give a person to be honest, you giving me the option to choose whether or not I would want to even entertain what you got going on, and then you also notice it's authentic at that point versus you gotta finesse a motherfucker to do some shit you want him to do.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, but just in general, a lot of times, if you one of them, and I mean one of them in my humblest way, if you one of them, she gonna fuck with you anyway. You might as well tell the truth, and I will out the bam. So, and then a lot of times you realize once you keeping it honest, and motherfuckers might know each other and fuck around and have something in common, and end up being friends and different type of shit like that. I invite shit like that. I open the door for shit like that with honesty. Niggas be around here lying and trying to have 4, 5 bitches, 6, 7, 8, 9 bitches, and none of them know about each other. All of them in the same city. Woo out the man, different type of shit like that.
Messy as hell.
Nah, I'm not at this point in time in my life. I'm not dealing with no woman who don't know me and also accept what come with me. I ain't messy about nothing, but this is who I am.
I'm talking about the people who you said got like 7, 8 in the same city, don't nobody know about each other. I said that's messy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what I'm saying could be messy too if you move the wrong way. But like I said, it's about the type of woman you're dealing with, not lying about nothing, and getting compliance. Like compliance is big with me. Before I think about how beautiful a woman is, how banging her body is, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I think about how well she can listen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just in general. Not to say that I need not to say that I'm trying to be the puppet master, but
understanding, listening, comprehension, all that.
Because I'm a naturally compromised. You feel what I'm saying? So
I was just about to say, do you extend that same space?
Yeah, for sure. But just in general, I think that women kind of thinking the now. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think niggas think logically, where we kind of think in steps. Like,
what's the cause and effect of certain shit?
Yeah, like, hey, okay, if I do this, then this happened. And then if this happened, then that mean this happened. And then if this happened, that mean all them finna go do this. And then if they do this, then that mean we gotta do this. And I ain't trying to, you know, that's how niggas think. As women, motherfuckers like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, and the shit's gonna be like this. And that's it. You feel what I'm saying? That's how women think. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Hence, body altering shit. I don't want to even
more
get
in the
into
sense
that
of
shit
immediacy.
Right. Y'all women think, oh, I'm just gonna do this, and then this is gonna happen, and that's it. Instead of really thinking about consequences, shit. And that's what. And
would you say those are like emotion-based decisions, like rash decisions?
I think
that's
it's the
where
two L's. It's just logical versus lackadaisical, and that ain't to take nothing away from women. We need y'all like y'all need us. Y'all a lot of times are smarter than us, but smarts ain't got nothing to do with logic. You feel what I'm saying? You know when we always be trying to come up with like or talk about the topics and different type of shit like that, I'll be like, hey, you can simplify what you're saying a little bit. And that's what I kind of mean by logic. Like you would take it to the stars when you really could have just went to the top of the building and got your point across. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by logic. Like niggas kind of think practically, like, okay, if this happened, this happened, this is logic.
It's more calculated.
Yeah, it's just A, B, C. 1 + 2 = 3. That's kind of like what the bam, and vice versa. I think that
I know I sometimes will complexify the fuck out of something,
shit, or just not fall at just all out daydream. Think of some fairy tale shit, or try to want some shit to be that ain't meant to be, or different type of shit like that. Niggas more susceptible to what shit is like. Oh, this is just how shit's supposed to be.
More realistic, would you say?
More realistic, different type of shit. And they go back to what we done talked about this on the podcast before, but they go back to our younger days. We got to deal with truth from day one. Y'all kind of sheltered and kind of catered to a little bit more than the guy is. And that's the only reason things are like that. But in plenty of ways, y'all better than us. I'm not talking, this ain't no men better than women and women better than, we do different shit. We think differently.
We approach shit differently in order to do that.
Yeah, point blank, period. Vice versa, which is why motherfuckers, y'all emotional creatures anyway, just in general. So everything is kind of spontaneous and just off the Richter scale in the first place. When with guys, everything is kind of calculated and different type of shit like that.
I agree with you for sure in certain spaces.
I ain't gonna say plan because I'm a nigga who don't plan.
I was just about to say, like, I'm one of the more like organized. I'm gonna think some shit out. I really don't I think that might also have come in my age, but I'm not one of them who's just making impulse decisions all the time. Like,
but I think that's come from you being a woman and y'all naturally making shit complex. If I naturally make it easy, then you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to want to deal with too much difficult shit because I'm used to making shit kind of simplified for myself. You will plan because you know for a fact, oh, shit going to be complicated. So let me plan to try to simplify this shit. I kind of don't plan because shit kind of simple. Like, hey, I'm going to make sure I'm going to do this and this today. Everything else that's supposed to happen, if it happened, it happened. That's kind of my thing. Like, every day I wake up, like, all right, I'm going to make sure I do this and this. Whatever else that I say I need to do, if I get it done, I get it done. But I'm going to get these two.
That might also come from, like, what I do, you know? As far as the way I plan.
Yeah,
like just
And your occupation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, you out the damn. This also your occupation too, but at the same time, your other occupation, you plan for them. So
I have to.
You know
like I'm used to that shit.
For yourself.
Yeah. For me, it makes shit easier because if I just approach a day on some XYZ got to get done today, and I don't set forth a plan of action to make XYZ happen today, that would give me anxiety.
As a man, no, I ain't planning. I set a goal. And shit, hopefully we'll get there at the end of the month or wherever I set the goal at or different type of shit like that. But as far as day-to-day planning, no. I got certain shit I need to be doing every day. I'm going to make sure that shit get done. But other than that, booty, I'm kicking it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit, I got to... And for my mental health, I got to simplify life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just in general, I got enough shit going on. Haywire, different type of shit. 3 kids, 2 baby mamas. A begging ass mama, a goddamn a judgmental ass father, just a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So shit, it just be a lot of shit.
And I try to keep my shit as simple as I can on that front. Like just not having too many, not being pulled in too many directions. But that's also something that I have the liberty of being able to say. Yeah, you don't have that afforded to you.
Facts.
Got any?
Huh? What you said?
No, what were you about to say?
No, you said I had the luxury afforded to me. I ain't gonna do no complaining. That's just life.
No, I'm just saying our dynamics are just different. That's all I'm pointing out. Like I have extra time in my day where certain extra time I have in my day you won't have.
Nah, hell no. I don't even be looking to have it type shit.
Yeah. You got anything else? I want to let them know what to do. You know what to do.
Oh, yeah. I got plenty of more shit. It's gonna be a part 2.
Yeah.
We just saying.
You got some more shit you want to pop? You can.
It's gonna be a part 2. It's gonna be a part 2.
Make it a part 2. But yeah, go ahead, hit the subscribe link. Definitely follow us on our social media channels. You can find us on this ain't that _pod. On IG, you can find me at Danielle _ Alexandria. Don't forget the IA.
Tell them my shit too.
IG Kamaal the Goat. Twitter Kamaal the Goat. Right, that's it. Add him on Aint too, Kamaal the Goat. He was spinning shit yesterday.
Yeah, add me on Aint. AMP, the app, download it.
And subscribe.
Download the music on Apple Music, Spotify, all that extra shit, man. Look it up. I got a few albums on
some
there.
underground music is what you gonna pop.
Man, I'm not done with this episode, bro. Like my nigga Kilo told me, hey, y'all need to make these episodes longer, bro. Like plain period, they're too short.
Yeah.
But,
we can. If you got some more shit you want to pop, you should pop it.
I can pop it non-stop it.
Well, then get it.
But I guess we can bring a part 2. We got to stop doing that part 2 shit and just run them all the way through.
Well, I mean, if you got some shit you want to pop it now. Pop it, don't stop it. What was something else that you felt like you that you didn't cover that you wanted to?
Plenty of shit, and you know, life crazy, bro. I be having so many life stories. One day I just need to sit down and talk about all the stories that I ever.
Is it threesome related?
Yeah, I gotta say, man, I had threesomes. I remember I had a bitch shit on me during a threesome.
Oh my way!
I had all type of shit.
Replay. So was this like on some anal?
Yeah.
So is that why it also like factors in like the importance of like you gotta make sure you eating right, kind of shit?
Yeah. But the woman who told me that you need to eat right before you start anal sex and all that extra shit, it's really like a day or two. She like eat right the day before or the day before that. She was an older woman, but the lady who shit on me, she was a younger one. She was a young bitch.
I read somewhere that having threesomes can be empowering, and I wonder who is that empowering for? Like, what would that empowerment feel like as a man? Like,
it's empowering for. It could be empowering for everybody
depending on the nature of the relationships.
Yeah, the woman could be like, "Hey, I'm satisfying this woman and this man," or the nigga could be like, "Man, I'm satisfying 2 bitches." Or, yada yada yada. When in all actuality, they just
satisfying each other.
Women are programmed to moan, so y'all programmed to act. So whether you fucking them good or fucking them bad, they just go. Y'all going, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a threesome, and when it's 1-on-1, motherfuckers can kind of teach you what to do a little bit more in the threesome.
More
man.
Theatrics.
Just a bunch of fucking moaning and shit like that. You know how women do.
Theatrics.
I'm so damn extra.
I'm really not trying to moan if a motherfucker ain't making me.
But I'm just saying, women do a lot of acting.
I can say that I've definitely geeked some motherfuckers' heads up in the past, and I wish I never did that. I wanted to pop that balloon quick fast. Like, why did I just gas this man into thinking that this was that, and it's not? But no, not at this big grown age. Not at 33. I'm not fake moaning for nobody.
For sure. You have, though.
I definitely have.
You done faked it, all that extra shit.
That's to your detriment, because any woman who it is, because if you faking orgasms, you not being vocal to let a motherfucker know, hey, this doesn't do it for me, that person could have had the capacity to please you. But if you at a point where you just want to fake and get, maybe sometimes motherfuckers want to get the shit over with, but if you do that, don't get online complaining about the weak dick that you had that you could have perhaps corrected.
This too. Let me say this too, and the women can vouch for what I'm about to say. It's a lot of niggas be asking for threesomes that don't even have the stamina to satisfy one woman. You know
don't
what I'm
have
saying?
the dick to do it.
That too, but dick or stamina or whatever y'all want to call it, it's just a lot of motherfuckers who ain't ready for threesomes that think they are.
Get somebody else to do it.
Trust me, tell you.
Get somebody else to do it. Because yeah, the stamina side of thing, I think side of things, like, yeah, that's important, because like I said, it would be more if it is a female male threesome. You gotta kind of do double the fucking literally. You fucking two women, you gotta do double the fucking.
Oh, I ain't bringing in my partner. This my homegirl. We just used to fuck bitches together, and yeah, we fucked each other. But damn, I was supposed to I should probably bring her on the podcast. We got that type of relationship where, yeah, chocolate ass. I want to say her name, but I'm gonna bring her on the podcast and we can talk about it. She used to start the parties for me, so I used to love having threesomes with her because so much shit. I done had threesomes with two bitches that hated each other, point blank period. I'm talking about was mad the whole time, all the way until we got to the bedroom at each other. They hated each other, I think they fought each other and some more shit. But
were they active with each other during the threesome?
Yeah, for sure. They was fucking each other literally, and it got to the point to where I could have got up and walked out. And
they had sexual tension. That's really, I feel like that had to be part.
They was beefing because of me though. But
why were they beefing because of you?
Because I was stretching both of them out. I worked with both of them and was stretching both of them out.
We gonna have an episode on fucking your coworkers.
We definitely should. But damn, yeah, I should bring my partner B on, man. Yeah, she know what the B stand for. I should bring my partner on. She'll pop it with y'all for real and keep it real. She ain't got no shame in her game. She'll keep it real. Yeah.
Might have to see about that. That would be part 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my chocolate homegirl on here. She a big old P. She poppy. She a big player. But on the female side of the game, my dog, we thought we was gonna fuck with each other in that type of way, but we just didn't have the type of chemistry that we thought we was gonna have. Right. And just ended up being super cool and we fuck on each other every blue moon type shit. But this is my party starter. I would get her because I know for a fact I ain't got to do no extra shit. Shorty is gonna start the party. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Period.
All you gotta do is show up.
Yeah, I gotta do is show up. And if I got her, she gonna make the other shorty feel comfortable, get open, all that extra.
Not establishing rapport.
Yeah, for sure. That's what she was.
It does require that.
Shorty Cole, you know who you is. The biggest one. We gonna have you on. I'm trying to tell you, but yeah, that's gonna be part 2. We'll bring on, and then we'll talk about it plainly. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Oh, yeah, we gotta have her on because the first time I ever got bumped, like where a nigga came home and caught his girl with me was with her. So yeah, for sure, she'll come on. She'll come on and talk about it point blank period. Yeah. And when the time, the few times we had threesomes, the time that her nigga caught her with me, different shit like that. We're gonna have her on for part 2 of threesomes, and she'll come on and talk all that shit. But we ain't gonna drag it.
Oh. Part 2
is
coming.
I can keep going forever, man. You know I want.
But I'm saying if you want to have a part 2, then you can add it to that.
But I can have a part 6 to this shit if I want to.
Well,
I got stories for days with this shit.
This man has elaborate experience.
That's my old life.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit.
I'm humble, serving Allah today.
Look at you.
This shit don't move me. I'm not fascinated by none of this shit. I'm here for a short time. I'm here for a good time.
Not a long time.
Okay?
Okay. We already let them know what to do.
No, we didn't. Like, share, subscribe, motherfucker, because we tired of y'all playing with us. Listen, we can see the algorithm, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, we can see the analytics, all that shit, bruh.
A
Y'all
lot of
is watching and not subscribing,
there's
bro. That's
too
some
many.
ass shit.
It's over 60% of the viewers are non.
Shit. You continue to watch, but you won't hit
subscribe because you're coming back,
bro. And you ain't gotta do shit. Of course, donate to the cash apps, but even if you don't want to do that, the least y'all can fucking do is hit the fucking like button,
subscribe, and
button,
comment. Yeah, we want to know what y'all think.
All that traction, we need all that smoke. All that extra shit, man, for this shit to keep going, for the aesthetics to get better, for the cameras to get better, all that extra shit, bro. We trying to pipe it up for y'all.
Yeah.
We finna start bringing guests in.
For sure.
And what else?
Cash App, Danielle Alexandria. Your Cash App.
It's in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description.
Why
catch
she
that.
Said that.
Cause I was trying to derail my thoughts. Cause you said that they need to hit the Cash App.
This ain't that.
It ain't.